Good evening, traders. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are around the world. FOMO, fear of missing out, is taking over the market right now. Incredible, because as I said today, if the market stayed up by the end of the day, I think that the bear market we are still in will start turning bullish. I believe we are at that moment right now. We're in the after hours and people are still buying in. The markets are still buying in. So I've got my iPad with me. If I get any questions right now, I will answer them for you. But right now we can see the market pumping even in the after hours. So it's looking very, very interesting tonight. I did say and I predicted that if the market stayed up by the end of the day, that we would start to see a major recovery, and it looks like even in the after hours. Now, why is that so important? Well, because when the markets are uncertain, like they have been now for 7 weeks, we see people selling out. Fear, that's the worst time, of course, with fear. Everybody gets out of the market. We've been going down now for 7 weeks, but people are now seeing we perhaps oversold the market. Perhaps all the stocks that we have are oversold and they're buying in. They're getting back in again, and the fear of missing out. We've also got short squeezes, people that have been buying options and trading, hoping and predicting the market would fall. That now is coming to an end and they feel that they would lose out, so they need to get back into the market, which presents a opportunity, and which is what's called a short squeeze. So we have that issue right now. So we really do see fear in the market, of fear of missing out, not fear of selling anymore, but fear of missing out, getting back into the market. And that's exactly what I said I thought would happen today, and it is. And why it's so important and why it's so telling of an upcoming trend is because we have the weekend and we have a long weekend with Memorial Day on Monday. Now, you wouldn't want your money to be in the market if you thought there was a major sell-off coming on Monday. You wouldn't want to be putting your money in the markets now. Over the weekend, you can't get your money out. The markets are closed. Monday, the markets are closed. So the fact that people are buying in after hours would tell me and suggest that we are now looking at the bottom of the market, and now it's a race to get back in again. I'm already in, I'm fully invested, so I'm happy. I've bought all my stocks down. So let's go over to some questions. Who have we got online? We've got Bill. Bill, good evening to Bill. Stocks, had a good day. Ali Tisro from England, how are you? Yes, it's all good. Yes, Ali, it was all good compared to lately. So I'm just talking to Bill and Ali Tisro. So I'm watching you now on my iPad. So if you've got any questions and you want to ask me, please do. But what do you feel? I'd love your comments below. Do you think now we have got to the bottom of the market? Do you think now stocks are oversold? I feel that is the case. This is where it's very tempting to start using margin again, because only an upside, but I'm not going to do it. I was in margin. In hindsight now, if I'd have stayed in margin, financially I would have been in a better position, but I did clear my margin, and I'm glad I did, because I'm relaxed. I feel more confident now. Even though I'm missing out, I could have doubled my profits today. I was up like, I think 6%. I would have still been up 6%, but I think my $3,000 profit would have been 6 grand. But then, when do you get out? And the problem is, if you're staying in the markets with margin and you're going up and up and up, at what point do you get out? Because you're paying interest along the way. At some point, you've got to get out. Who have we got online now? We've got Aaron Bell, 58. Hey, guys, how you doing? Bill's just come back and says, I'm up, but only stock 43 in space. You sold your space. I was always saying, do not sell your SPCE. Buy on the top. So if you've allocated 100 shares to Virgin Galactic, you have your 100, you buy an extra 10, say for example, and you trade those 10 by the end of the day back down to 100 again. But never sell the amount you want to keep long term, because SPCE, in my opinion, will be $100 stock at the end of the year. I still believe that. I'm in contact with my friends in the UK, and we see how the spaceport is coming on. Someone corrected me the other day and said, isn't Isn't that for Virgin Orbit? It is, but of course it's that it's all owned by and all involved with Virgin and Richard Branson. Are they not going to do stuff together? I know it's a different company, but it kind of makes sense, right? It's a similar thing. I know it's different, but it seems to make sense to me that they will use it in some way for the business. Who else have we got online right now? We've got Minau. Hi from New York, my English dude. Minau, how are you this evening? Welcome, welcome. Do you feel that we're about to get the market surge back up again? Very, very exciting. I feel we are about to see the markets buy back up again right now. So are you in? Did you hold your positions? So Minau, where are you from? I'm from New York. New York City, my English dude. Yes, this is Texas. I'm here in Texas right now, enjoying the sunshine. It's not too hot today. It's quite nice. But as we speak, I'm watching the markets still buying in at this late hour. We've got another hour and 20 minutes left yet of the after hours on Robinhood. There will be extra trading and other brokerages, but for my account, we've still got trading going on for another hour and 20 minutes, and I'm seeing the market still go up, so it's very, very exciting. Bill's just come back. Arnold the Palmer says, that's hilarious. What's hilarious? Arnold the Palmer says, you're insane if you think Virgin is going to $100 at the end of the year. Why do I say that? I'm not a YouTuber who just makes sensationalism and crazy statements. It's based upon my belief of research, understanding, most importantly, not the markets, not the charts, not what other people are doing, but what's important is the people that work at the companies, the CEO, people that have the vision. Now, Richard Branson is excellent. One thing he's great at is innovation and marketing. Once those flights start flying, trust me, he will promote the hell out of it. It'll be absolutely fantastic. And when we saw earlier on this year, last year, we saw Virgin Galactic go up to $70 a share. Do you remember that? And that was for test flights. That was, will it fly? Will it work? What's going to happen? And you're going to say to me, yeah, but the price dropped back down again. The price dropped back down again because there's no good news. All we know is the flights are great, up goes the money, and back down again. People sold out. Excuse me, I've got an itchy nose. That's what happens when you broadcast outside. You get little bugs and flies. Anyway. So the markets went back down again. We know that, right? But the reality is, the only reason why it went back down again because we knew there was nothing else happening for the next few months, and then the next test flight, and up it went again. And then we had the stock devalued. We had the shares devalued, so more stocks were released on the market, and the price went back down again. And then we had this period of nothing happening. So people get stressed and worried because they see nothing happening with Virgin Galactic. Well, Virgin Galactic is all about rockets and going into space. Well, they're building the rockets. There's nothing to say right now. They're busy at work, and they should be. There's no news. There's no sensationalism. There's no drama. There's no hype. There's just guys at the factory and ladies building the rockets ready for the flights. That's it. That's it. And because of that, there's no reason to buy in right now other than you want to be in at the best price. Everybody else is going, well, I could put my money somewhere else. Nothing's going on with Virgin Galactic. We're just sitting around for 6 months. Well, they're not sitting around. They're building rockets and getting ready, selling tickets. Tickets are nearly all sold out. And when they start flying, end of the year, and it looks great, it's going to go all the way back up again. So if it can do $70 on a test flight, why does $100 not seem achievable? And another reason is, I don't just pick a number out of the sky. The reason is people, again, like Tesla, just focus on cars. With Virgin Galactic, there's much more than just the flights. There's so much more around the whole community of the people that will fly in the rockets. There's a whole business and a whole networking industry, and there's so much more they do. They're planning on flights from other parts of the world, a whole community and way of life once you've been an astronaut for Virgin Galactic. So that's why I think Virgin Galactic will be $100. Got a really itchy nose standing here with all these flies around. Let's have a look. Minau, Baba brought up the market. I'm not really an investor of Baba. I don't like Chinese stocks. Too much manipulation. We get enough of that in the US. What else have we got here? Ali Tisro says, Arnold the Palmer test flight will up the stock price. As soon as they fly, it'll go up, guaranteed, 100%. I mean, end of the day, I am not a YouTuber who says, hey, you know, this is what I think and I'm not doing it. You all know I have currently 901 shares. It's the second biggest part of my portfolio. I have currently $8,000 or something, $9,000 invested in it. I'm a tiny YouTuber. What I say here makes no difference, right? I'm not hyping up the stock so you go and buy it. I don't care whether you buy it or not. It doesn't make no difference to me. I'm still in it. So I'm saying it from research and knowledge and understanding, and I know Sir Richard Branson as well. I've met him and I know what he's about to do. Minal says, I like space. What about Aaron Bell? I like this. It's a nice little change of scenery. Not too much, but just enough. What's that? You mean being outside? Being outside in the front garden. Is this Britain? No, this is in Texas. I'm in Texas right now. This is my front garden. Hello. Just saying hello to the neighbours as we're live here on YouTube. All right. Arnold the Palmer, you need to give me the market cap. It will be at 100. And why through revenues that it's worth that? Well, what we'll do then on Tuesday when we're back, we'll go through the technical analysis and we'll look at it. But remember, there are two parts to what makes a price go up. There's what the company is worth, what it's doing, how much revenue, how much debt, what it's doing, all the fundamentals, all the technical stuff. But there's also the belief of where a stock is going in the future. All right, remember, stocks go up. Most importantly, reality, because people buy in. That's it. If people buy into a stock and it becomes a fear of missing out, up goes the price. Look at Bitcoin. Doesn't do anything, but it goes up because enough people believe in it and buy into it. That's it. If suddenly everyone says the stock's rubbish and Virgin Galactic's rubbish, everyone sells out, the price goes down. So technical analysis isn't the be and end all. It's where the stock is going in the future. And the best example of that, of course, is Tesla. All right, let's have a look. Aaron Bell, Ali, you're talking about space, right? Yeah, we're all talking about space. I think we are. Stock market open in Canada. That's from Bill. Is the stock market still open in Canada? Oh, on Monday? Okay, but we're not. I'm taking the day off on Monday, so I'll be back on Tuesday. So sorry about that, but I'm taking the day off. All right. You're back on Monday, yeah. Back on Monday, Bill, but I'll be back on Tuesday. There you go. Right, so I just thought I'd pop in and say hello. I hope everyone's having a wonderful weekend so far. My weekend has started a little bit early, but there you go. I just thought I'd come on and say that FOMO is taking over the after hours right now. As you can see, the markets are up, people are buying in, and that's very unusual for the after hours on a Friday if we're in a bear market still. Well, we are in a bear market, but without a shadow of a doubt, I feel more confident than ever. Now, that doesn't mean to say the markets won't dip because people are taking profits. Imagine you've lost all this money like I have over the last 7 weeks. You've got out of the market. Some people got out of the market and have done absolutely, they've had their money parked, right? They've not lost money. They sold at the top. They've waited for now. They've got back in because that's why people are buying in. Now they've made some money. What's going to happen on Tuesday? There will be sell-offs. Absolutely. Of course. But as I've been saying now, and I've been proved right now for over a week, 3 steps forward, 2 steps back. I wouldn't be surprised at all, and I'm not worried or concerned at all, if on Tuesday the markets lose 2 or 3% of where I am today. In the morning, it might go down below where we are now and then back up again. That's how I see it going for the next 5, 6 weeks. 3 steps forward, 2 steps back, but that's fine. I've got a long way to go, though. I think I'm still down like 35% from where I was late last year. So anyway, there we go. Final comments from you. Aaron Bell says, hit that like button. Does everybody like the video? No, hang on a minute. What's going on here? We've got a number of you watching and only 1 like. I'm looking at my iPad right now. I want to see the likes. You ready? Okay. Has anyone got the music? Dum ticka jump ticka. What is it? With the real Slim Shady? No, not Slim Shady, is it? With the real Satoshi, please stand up. Say please stand up. Say please stand up. With the real Satoshi, please stand up. Nakamoto. So come on then. Let's get the likes up. We got 1 like right now. I've just done you a little song. That's got to be worth a like, right? 1 like. I'm still looking at it. Come on. You've not disliked, but you just not liked. You've got one like. Maybe my iPad's not reflecting it. I don't know. When I go in though, if I don't have 8 likes on this video, I'm going to be very upset with you guys. Anyway, got any more questions? I don't think we're going to have a dip. This will be a market melt up. That's from Manal. Manal says, no, I think no more dips. I think we could have the odd dip, because at the end of the day, optimism and positivity is one thing, but the reality is people want to make profits. People have lost a lot of money and now they want to make some money back, right? So why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? I've been selling some S&P 500 on the way up to buy other emerging stocks I wanted to get into, and you've seen me do it. So there will be some selling, and that means some stocks could drop. I'm already in the thumbs up. I think it just hasn't showed on my iPad. Hit the like button. Aaron Bell says again. I am the only one. I am the only one who's hit the one like. Now, read my comment, please. Ali Tisro. Make sure you sell it if it goes up 30% to have cash for next dip. Ali Tisro says, make sure you sell if it goes up 30% to have cash for the next dip. And that's not a bad suggestion. Especially if you have no margin, next earnings session is going to be bad, bottom will be then. That's a very, very good point. And I've just been saying that, and I think that's probably the case, that we will get a little bit of we'll get a few more weeks of up, and then we'll get some sell-offs along the way. But yeah, you're absolutely right. If I end up 30% up, that would be nearly at my peak. I think I've got about 35, maybe 30% to go to get back to where I was at my peak last year in around October time. So I do want to get back up to that point. And I made the mistake last time of not taking profits, and then everything crashed back down. So be difficult to do, but I think this time what I'll do is, once we get up 30%, probably at least shave off 20, 30%. At least do that. So if I'm still in, that way if it carries on going, I'm with it. But have cash on hand, because we'll drop down again, because earnings are bound to be bad until the war's over, until inflation's under control. Inflation does look like it's peaked though. If we get another drop in inflation next month, then 2 months in a row we could be looking good. But you know, it's going to be 6 months before before the economy starts to really have confidence again. So I think Ali Tisro is spot on there. Take some profits along the way and trim it down. Anyway, great talking to you guys from a nice sunny hot Texas. Any more questions? FOMO is the reason there is nothing else to sell. Nothing else to sell. It can't go much lower, right? Bill said, did you see my message from Zach? Yes, I did. Bill, what I'd ask you to do is send that message on to the Queen. I can't really help because I sent the money to the Queen. The Queen of self-braiding has got the money. So have a conversation with her. I think that's the best thing to do. So 300 shares out of 1,000. 30%. Is that what you're saying? 300 shares out of 1,000. Okay, we can discuss that on Tuesday. All right, fantastic. It's only showing one like. I'm assuming you've all liked it. I'm going to go and check in a minute, but there you go. Have a wonderful weekend. If there's any breaking news about crypto, make sure you've rung the bell and I will pop on, and maybe you'll find me on a boat rowing up a river. I doubt it. I'm in the middle of Texas. But anyway, until then, take care of yourselves and each other.